Welcome to the Stellaris show. I'll make sure this is up. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year's. Now, obviously, I'm in the Philippines, so I already have my New Year's, but I know most of you folks are in my home country of America. So, we're gonna have one for you too. So, you're doing yours right now, which is cool. It's kind of funny, actually, for me, what I'm experiencing right now with the holidays. Like, it's like I have two holidays. I have the holiday here, and then the next day, I have the holiday in America. It's strange. Because, you know, obviously, I'm a foreigner. Most of my friends, most of my family, everybody I care about, like, 99% of them are, you know, in my home country. So, I still gotta, you know, celebrate there too. So I'm kind of forced, honestly, to celebrate twice a year. It's kind of weird. Not something I'm used to. So yeah, that's something, but it's pleasant. I like it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, party twice a year. Not that I partied really. You know, I just did some, you know, I just took care of myself and, you know, indulged in some things. Did a little bit of, yeah, kind of. My Philippines New Year's wasn't anything really special, or Christmas really. But you know, for Christmas, for you know, the American Christmas and American New Year's, well, has been pretty cool. You know, as far as, so thank God for modern technology, because my family is one of those families that, as a whole, is scattered across the world, including myself. So, I can't hate, I can't hate modern technology too much, even as I get older. Obviously, there's some things I don't like, but, you know, I'll keep those under wraps. And obviously, I like social media to a degree, or else I wouldn't be doing this, right? It's really funny. People are like, I hate social media. And I'm like, I want to say I hate social media, but I'm an influencer. This sucks. Well, yeah, right. So I jest, but hey, welcome to the Stellaris show. We are going to play today, guys. I promise we are going to play today. I'm not just going to yak today and talk shit, okay? We are going to play today. So, you know, no preliminary, no bullshit. We're playing the Borg right now, but we are going to kind of do slow-paced casual. So, while you are going to see gameplay, we are going to kind of, you know, pause and talk from time to time. So, like, don't expect, like, constant action today if you could afford me that. I appreciate it. Let's see. If not, that's cool, too. Let me put the windows right. It's been a little bit since I streamed, guys. It's been a few weeks. I'm not gonna apologize for the time that I took off, but maybe I should kind of at least acknowledge that I did do it kind of abruptly. You know, and while, yeah, I don't have a schedule, it was kind of, yeah, I mean, I understand how to some it could be kind of jarring. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm aware of it. I'm always working on it. I would love for someday to have some kind of a schedule, but right now I don't. And I'm really just, honestly, I'm doing the Tao Te Ching, if you really want a good analogy. Some of you may not know what that is, but no, I'm not completely Taoist, right? Like, it's as far as my philosophy is concerned. But I do take bits and pieces from it. And, like, one of those things is that, you know, life puts things in front of you. And in some ways, life does push me and direct me into certain directions and paths that it doesn't push other people. And and just like the philosophy says, you will never know what is going on, which is how I interpret the Tao Te Ching, right? What they say about, like, it is unknowable. It's like, you're never gonna know what's going on. Like, it's kind of like knowing, it's along the lines, it's the same lines as, is there a God? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I believe there is. I have faith there is, right? And I'm not religious, like I said many times. But, you know, but I don't, but then at the same time, I don't know if there isn't one. So it's for me personally, but that's not related to gaming, right? So we could shift it back. We'll shift it back here. Don't worry. But like, I guess my point is that I have really had to go with the flow lately. And actually that I think I can't tell you guys that's what's been messing with me. That's what I've been struggling with lately. That's been keeping me from being online as much, like, you know, from uploading as much, just period, including shorts, which I do need to get back on that as well. Yeah, I can't be going too long without that. So, you know, I am going to start the uploads up yet. You know, I am going to start the uploads again. But I took a step back because I just, it just got so insane with trying to figure out how to run my life when I realized I don't run my life. I am at the mercy of the currents of life to an extent. So, and I have to bend and flow with the wind. You know, I have to bend to the rules and laws of the universe, you know, and I can't always make things happen. I can't always force things. In fact, I shouldn't, but I try to sometimes. So, I know this kind of sounds like gobbledygook, and I have no idea what trying. I mean, I am making a point, but yeah. I'm crazy, guys. You know this. I try my best. But yeah, so, you know, going with the flow is not something I do well. It's something I practice and that I work at every day and I have experience with, but it's not something I feel I do well. I have a hard time when I don't get what I want, right? You know I have a hard time with that. How many times have I taken a break or whatever because shit didn't go my way? You know, I guess I'm roasting myself here and throwing myself under the bus. And I kind of am doing that also because I do kind of feel bad that I left out on you guys for a few weeks. But like I said, I had to get my mind right on a few things that pretty much took all my concentration. But as I said in previous streams, like I planned, I am here. It is the 1st. It is, for me, it's after New Year's. But for you guys, it is New Year's. So, and actually, I guess I did say I was going to do this after New Year's. But screw it. I mean, the time popped up. I wasn't doing anything. It's New Year's. I know it's New Year's here. I'm a creator. Creators are Ferengis in that when opportunity rings, we come a-knocking. You know, you gotta, and that's kind of also the part of being creator, right? Because you don't know what trends are gonna pop up. You don't know what's gonna pop in your head. Like, if you could have a great idea, like, I could have a great idea out of nowhere, and then suddenly it will sound, at least sound to me, so good that I will just stop everything else I'm doing. You guys have seen this before. I will stop everything else I'm doing just to go do that project or that whatever it is. You know.
System survey complete.
I don't know exactly. So I have been whooping ass in this game. I know that for sure. When I last I left this game, I was whooping ass. I was conquering. I was doing a pretty good job, I think. And the enemy was trying, for sure. The enemy was trying to resist me, but you know, with the Borg, resistance is futile. So, like, I'm kind of reminded as to why I have heard comments and I myself have experienced that, you know, the Borg is really powerful and why I like German Assimilator with this game, for sure. This game is showing me again why I play it. It's kind of just been in the background, at least with me lately, because of the, you know, other origins and things like that, and other play styles that have like taken more prominence or whatever. But this is still really amazing and fun. I mean, if nothing else, being able to take, no one is able to take people's shit the way Driven a Simulator can. Bar none. I don't, there's nobody else that can take your shit like the Driven a Simulator can. Like, when I take it, it's mine. All of it. Your pops, your planets, your systems, your territory, everything is mine. You know, it is just like the board. You know, it is all mine. Like, and I love that. You know, the bad part of me loves that, right? You know, the dark side of me loves that, right? And we all have one. So, but yeah, we got this guy here. I'm just assessing things, guys. Forgive me. It's been a few weeks. At least a few weeks since I played this. Particular build, you know, particular map. You know, this save. Yeah, that's the right word. Save. Okay. But yeah, overall, I think I had a good New Year's. So he's surveying that. I'm just trying to decide what my next move is. So, invaded. I might be at war. I might be at war. I don't know if I am. Actually, well, we could check. Let's just look at the diplomacy screen. Sorry, guys. It's like I just woke up or something. It's like I just woke up out of bed and I'm all groggy. I'm like, oh, I can't think, whatever. I'm trying to wake up, you know? It does the same thing. I'm trying to get my surroundings, trying to figure out what reality is and what isn't. Not that I'm schizophrenic or anything, but you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, like, what? Oh, my cursor's huge. That might bother me. I might have to change that. So, I think, where am I? Okay. I don't have cross swords, so that means I'm not at war. So that's good. Well, kind of. Let me see. So, when you're playing Driven a Simulator, something that needs to be in your mind all the time as you're playing is, who is my next victim? Right? Who is my next victim? When you play Driven a Simulator, you always have to keep in mind what order your victims are going to be in, right? Yeah, it's funny. I'm sorry, I make myself laugh, guys. I know it's a little narcissistic, but that's okay. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta keep in mind who your next victim is. I think these guys might be our next, or target. These guys might be our next target. Let's see, they are some bird people, I think. They got a lithoid flag. That's funny. They are. Okay, I gotta change this cursor, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's annoying you guys too. Hold on a second. I made my cursor huge because I've been playing a couple games lately that have ridiculously small mouse sizes, and I don't understand why. And even when I changed it to this, it didn't change anything in the game. Yeah, so I almost want to leave a bad review about it. I'm that petty, right? Let's see. Left. Size, come on, give me size. Where's the size? Additional mouse settings, let's try that. Pointers. Size, come on, bro. Size. Pointer options. Speed. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta be kidding me. It's not here. Where the fuck is it? Like, seriously. Okay, mouse pointer. Okay, size. Here we go. Okay, so I wonder if I can make this mega huge. No. Let's see. So that is way too small. I think, let's see. You know, I think size 5 might be a little reasonable. We'll see. This is inverted. Let me see if it. I don't know. I don't know if I want inverted. Sorry, guys, I'm screwing around. Let me see here. Okay. We're good. Let me see if I can see shit now. No, I still can't. Mouse size is way too big. I wonder if it even changed the settings. Did it do the stupid thing where it doesn't do what I tell it to again? Try mouse pointer size again. It's at 5. Let's take it to 3. And, okay, that looks a little better. Okay, now I can see it. So this dude's a xenophile. I'm a xenophile too, just of a different type. Let's see. Yeah, I would love to join forces with you. Just let me take all your stuff, and then you can just join with me forever. Let's see. Fanatic, militarist. Okay, yeah, alright. So, am I tougher than him? It doesn't say. Well, maybe I have some unassigned envoys, and I can assign a spy network, even though it don't do shit really normally. Maybe I'll be able to get some intel. We'll see. Since oh, Paradox refuses to change anything for 2 years. Ooh, that's right. I did throw that low blow. I did take that shot. You know. Hey, I made the video, right? They don't want to listen to it. They want to ignore it. Go right ahead. That ain't my problem, right? I can always cover something else. It's cool. Not that I will, necessarily. But I already told you guys how I feel about Stellaris lately, so. And you know, to anybody who, like, immediately unsubbed after that, I'm gonna miss you, bro. I am, but, you know. It is what it is, right? Good things don't last forever, just things in general don't last forever. Everything's got a shelf life, including the universe, as far as scientists know. So, I mean, it is what it is. What do I do? I want to have fun, guys. You know, I want to have fun with this. I do. I want to have a good time. I do want to have a good time. Yeah, I want to make money. Yeah, I want to get more subscribers. Yeah, I'd love to get 1 million and be super famous, but blah, 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 blah. Everybody wants that. But you know what? It can't be my purpose, right? I can't focus just on that, right? I mean, so yeah. So yeah, if I cut back on Stellaris and that's enough to tip you guys away from me, then maybe some other people in another genre that I dip into or another niche will join instead. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how things work, I guess. But again, I hate to see you go. I'll miss you. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not being a jerk here. I mean that sincerely. It may sound like it, I don't mean it that way. I actually, like, I'm telling you, this is not sarcasm. It does hurt me inside every time I see my subscriber count drop. Remember, I got problems, right? I like anybody else, I get a little insecure sometimes, right? Being a creator's tough, it is. You don't want to see anybody leave. You really don't. I would love to just keep all of you forever. Oh god, that sounds so bad. I'm sorry. I sound so needy. I'm feeling good, guys. What is going on?
System survey complete.
Well, so I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
Council agenda available.
I think, let me see. So we are over naval cap. So that tells me that it might not be a good idea to make more ships, especially since our energy credits are only at 26k. We are being annoyed with food. So food is being annoying. That's fine. Research is okay. Obviously, you never have enough research. Research, you always... Basically, how much research do I need? More. That's the answer. The answer to how much research do I need is more. Basically, in this game. And I'm sure there's nobody that'll disagree with me there. Like, it's kind of like, how much Unity do I need? More. How much alloys do I need? More. Really, just that's always the answer, really. And like, I guess with the rest of them, it's enough, you know? Except maybe energy credits. Energy credits might be more too, I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna chill for a second. I'm trying to think about what I can do about... I don't know if there's anything I can do about the naval cap. You know what? We need to look through our planets. I haven't done that yet. So, yeah. We're gonna look through our planets now and see what the hell's going on. So, Transit Hub, Hyperdrive 2... Okay, I think really... Am I rusty? I think I'm rusty. How the hell did I get rusty so fast? Has it really been that long since I actually played Stellaris? I don't remember. And that's a bad sign. I'm sure you'll make me... I'm sure you'll, make me painfully remember. I'm sure you'll make it painful, making me... I'm sure you'll make me remember very painfully. In the comments, of course. But like, yeah, maybe... But anyway, no, this is the best pick. I know that for sure. Well, this right here, Hyperdrive 2, this is required for hyper relays. And let me tell you, if you can get a hyper relay network set up, you are super powerful. I mean, maybe not right away, but like in any war, it is a huge advantage. I'm not saying it's an I win button. It's not necessarily an I win button, and it is very expensive. But if you can pull it off, if you got extra cheese, you know, if you got extra economy, and you can support one, you can just build, and you can build one right, especially before everyone else. Yeah, unless you're not building ships, or you're not or they vastly outnumber you, you're gonna have a huge advantage against any enemy that tries to invade you. You really are. And also, you're gonna have a huge advantage against anybody. Yeah, anybody who tries to invade you during war. It's just amazing. Because the computer likes to be a piece of shit and come in where you're not at. You know, I've discussed this in my recent video. You know, my How to Save Stellaris video. They like to be a piece of shit and go in where you're not at. Even if it's not really the most tactically sound thing. So, but Hyper Relays just counters that. It hard counters that. Hyper Relays is a hard counter for the computer's bullshit. It really is. Now, it's a double-edged sword, though. Obviously, if they have a hyper relay, it is a little harder to fight them, and you have to sometimes be on a knife's edge because, you know, and be very careful when you advance, because what can happen is, you know, you advance a system or two, or you overextend, and then they just jump you with all their shit. It's happened to me before with the computer. Not always. It usually doesn't, but it does happen once in a while. I get caught with my pants down, and I either have to reload or just take the L. I usually take the L, but whatever. I mean... So planets, that's right. We were gonna look at planets. Anyway, again, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great New Year. I'd love to hear you guys talk about it. So, actually here, we don't have any deployed. Well, actually, we do have an upgrade, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we have a 400 milliroom gain. That's very nice. We need to turn that into alloys, though. Oh, we have a lot of arc furnaces too. That's been OP as hell. So, yeah, definitely, you know what, actually no, every time you want to upgrade your buildings, you need to check your special resources. That's enough, we're going to upgrade all these suckers. Alright, we're going to upgrade all those suckers, get those fortresses going, for the naval capacity. Now, these I can't do, I don't know why. Okay, so this needs to get upgraded, okay, fair enough. it's not. Okay. See, this is an energy world. It's got no unemployed. It's got 6 available jobs. Yeah, there's nothing to be done here. There's nothing that's gonna happen. Let's see this one. Pretty much same thing. No change necessary. Or no change available is more like it. I'd love to change it, but I just don't have the pops. There's not enough pops on the planet to do anything. Yeah.
Let's go.
Basically, so what I'm saying, guys, for those of you that are new, it's not enough to just build the buildings. Just because you build the buildings and build the districts does not mean you're going to get those resources. Okay, they have to have a job. They have to have a pop peg or a pop assigned to a job related to that building, you know, that building produces. So I have 3 generator districts. It produces 2 drone jobs. So I go in here, and actually I've got 7 available, so it was lying. So basically, you come in here and now there's a couple things we can do if we don't have enough pops, but we do want to move things around. But I've said this in the video I made too, that one of the problems is that there's almost little to no control over managing, you know, moving and shuffling pops, and there really badly needs to be. It is just ludicrously silly. That's a nice word I'm using. I'd rather use another word. To not be allowed to move my pegs exactly where I want them to be. I think it's kind of yeah, it shouldn't be that big of a deal that I can't do that. I think any reason, basically what I'm trying to say is, any reason for me not to have total control over this is not it should not be that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Doesn't matter enough to really, or significant enough to warrant the headache and frustration that is created by not being able to do it. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, we can't really do that here. Well, oh, this is, well, see, I would say the maintenance drones is a problem, but let me double check my empire. Okay, but this maintenance protocols says that it isn't, because normally you don't want clerks, you don't want maintenance stuff, or too many of them. You want just enough, right? That's the answer there. But maintenance protocols makes them produce extra unity, a lot of unity. And if you have a lot of maintenance drones, you're producing a lot of unity, and we do need a shit ton of unity for all the arc furnaces we've been upgrading. Speaking of which, I do need to look at my megastructures after this. So let's, but you know what? Let's go ahead and move on. We have enough amenities. We do need more. We do need more energy credits. So let's see if we can kind of reduce this a little bit. See, and this is so awkward and cumbersome. Like, why can't I just set the goddamn number? Just let me set the number, dude. This is why I don't play that much anymore. So it was like, okay. And then, and you can also favorite it also. So there's that. But I don't know if we really want to do that, but it looks like we already did. So, and that's the other thing too. So say I made a mistake, right? And I favorited this, it will permanently screw up the whole order of the planet, where all the pops were placed. Because you cannot make it, you cannot place the pops. It has to place them for you, automatically. And it's always wrong. It is, it's always wrong, right? The AI for this is stupid. It really is. So, and now, so we have, interesting. So I guess we'll have to open up a couple more maintenance drones. We'll just do that. Okay, yeah, okay, looks like that fixed that, good. So there's no crime, so there's no effing reason to have a secret drone. Bye-bye. Alright, let's move on to a different planet. So that should give us some more energy credits. We've got 13 jobs, and that's full. Now, there is actually a couple ways you can do this. So you can either wait until there are actually unemployeds on the planet to build anything. Or you can wait till jobs are full and build something kind of a sort of preemptively, but not completely. By the way, guys, I haven't completely unfucked my mic yet, so if it's messed up, please let me know. And I'm a dummy and I forgot to check my last stream, so I hope to God that it isn't bad when I check it. But if it is, I apologize, guys. Just know that my mic might be bad. I don't know how, but yeah, that's another thing that really messed with me this month that kind of prevented me from producing any content. I suddenly had mic issues, and they were very difficult to work through, and it was very frustrating, and it got to a point to where I said, you know what, I surrendered. I set the time aside and just went, you know what, I'm gonna spend an hour a day on this feature, you know, or this setting, then that setting, and getting to the bottom of once and for all what the hell these OBS settings do, because I don't effing tell ya. Sorry, I'm a little resentful about that. Thanks. So yeah, I mean, OBS is great. Don't get me wrong, it's free. I think it's amazing that something like that is free. But yeah, it definitely has its quirks and failings, and it definitely does make me want to tear my hair out sometimes as a creator, for sure. Especially when it comes to the mic. So let me see here. We got hunter killers. We do have a little bit of crime going on, so I might keep it the same. I don't think we need that many maintenance drones. We could probably shave a couple off. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, shave a couple off there, and then with that, I'm gonna make another generator district. Try to fix this energy credit problem. So I think this actually needs another Nexus district. It might actually need more maintenance drones, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't really do that very often. So, this is our forge world. I don't care about that. Well, actually, let me see if there's anything else I can do. I wonder, you know what, maybe... Okay, either research or... What does research cost? Okay, it's energy credits. So we kind of want to hold off for now. We're kind of low on energy credits. So why don't we just go ahead and... There we go. Need more naval cap. Let's see. This one looks like a leave alone too. Well, actually, we could recruit a couple more to hide our Nexus districts. This one's making a bunch of research labs. Interesting. And I guess a machine Nexus is what I was doing here because of the complex drone output. And the upkeep is nice also, so it's kind of a double whammy. Jobs. Okay. Alright, I'll just skip on that one. Actually, what are its other stats? Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay. This is a fortress. No pops. Let's see. No pops. Not really. Fortress Worlds don't have any pops on it, which sucked. Okay. So there's a lot of researchers. We have a lot of people being assimilated, so this is going to start being a banger once those people get recruited. And our energy credits might go down because of all the scientists that are going to be hired. I don't know. We will see. And districts is 0. Might exchange some of these districts. We'll see. It's on live chat. Just to make sure nobody chatted that I didn't know. World. Here's to a new year, guys. To a new frontier. Does this need to be an agri world? I mean, we are annoyed by food, so yeah. Yeah, we'll go with it. Yeah, we'll just leave that alone for now. It's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. So 30% and dog shit stability. Let's see. I must have just taken this over. Drone storage. Nope. We're not doing that. Let's see. So what does it do? What does it even do? What should we do here? Can't do any tile blockers. So maybe stronghold, especially since we have stability issues. I might as well. You know what? We could go ahead and put an energy grid there, just cause. And then we could also maybe. No. We gotta look at that. So most of these are being assimilated. So this planet's gonna be much better later. What kind of jobs does it have? It has a lot of technicians jobs. That's good. The energy grid will really help. Food is good. You know what? I mean, I want to say yeah. Let's do the alloys, but maybe we need to allocate some food here. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to roll this over here. So, I actually think maybe we should do a fringe planet here and kind of do a mixture. I think I would like the food building for sure. Not hydroponics farms, but the other building. So, I almost never do this, but I'm going to replace those with food for once. I just want my food to stop being stupid. Alright, so actually, damn, I wasn't done. I have to... Skip. Oh, oops, this one's good. Or maybe good. Okay. Research. Is there anything it's missing? So, maintenance. That's a lot of amenities that we don't need. Let's see, we're full of research labs. Cool. We can't upgrade yet, can we? I don't have that tech yet. That's weird. So... I think we need to go ahead and, oh wait, are they producing alloys? If they're producing alloys, we need to leave it alone. Yeah, we need to leave it alone. This one's done. We can skip.
Construction complete.
Wow, I was muted the whole time. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, so as you can see, we just upgraded our mega structures. We're gonna see if we get a deficit or not. We'll fix it otherwise. So, let's see here. So once my enable cap gets fixed, my energy credits raise, which they already kind of have. Or just when my energy credits raise and get really far, I'm gonna start really pumping out the ships. Like the flood. Yeah, again, hope you guys are having a good New Year's.
Technological acquisition
I had a
successful.
very chill New Year's. I am overall looking forward to this year, but I'll tell you a couple things I'm not looking forward to is taxes. Taxes, pretty much. Honestly, that's it. Really. Well, taxes and the trip I'm going to have to make to the US this year. That's another source of stress. Now, that might turn out great, but it might turn out bad. And also, that is also where I'm going to get my computer, but there's all kinds of things that could go wrong with that too, because that ain't guaranteed. Because, like, for example, I could actually be successful in bringing my computer over here, my real computer. Not this one, not this potato I have. And just to find out that I cannot find a power supply for it or anybody to install the power supply into it. So that's going to be fun. We'll see. Yeah, that's far off though. That's going to be this summer. So this summer I'm going to go back to the US briefly to see my family. I'm actually going to do some personal business. So, yeah, it's pretty serious stuff. Okay, I'll just tell you, I'm going to sell my car. So I don't really feel I need my car anymore. Honestly, the way things are and the way technology is today, the way I am, like, even if I end up like going back to the US permanently and living there, I really don't think I'm gonna drive ever again, to be honest. Honestly, for me, I would rather wait for an Uber, use the Uber and pay for it, even though it's more expensive and it costs a lot more money than I'd like it to. I would rather do that than mess with the car. Really, I would. And honestly, if I think about it, if you do the dumbass math, which is just in your head and you're not really checking it, I could probably make a bet that in the long run, my car, or the cost of having a car, especially a new car, and the insurance for the car, actually costs more than if I was just to get an Uber where I need to go, unless I was driving constantly. Now that'd be a different issue, but I'm not gonna. That's not my lifestyle. Like I'm not going 5 or 6 different places every single day. Not really. That's never really been my lifestyle. At most, I go once or twice a day somewhere. And there's been periods of my life where I go once a week, you know? Let's see, so we could use more star bases, but I do need to no, this is the most important by far. We'll go ahead and go with that. As much as I'd like that other one would help me, that'll help me more. Yeah, you gotta weigh your tech, guys. You gotta get familiar with what shit's actually really important and what's not. Let the unimportant shit slide and just, you know, pick the important ones every time. It also depends on what you want to.
Construction complete.
So should we attack, guys? That's what I want to know. Should we attack? Should we take their stuff? I think they've grown a little bit, not much. Let's see here. So I have 100 ships that I can reinforce. That's nuts. What kind of ships can I build? Did I get destroyers already? Yeah, I did. Did I get cruisers already? No. Part of me wants to hold off till I get cruisers, but I don't know when the hell I'm gonna get them. That's the problem. So what do I do? You know what? Fuck my economy. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Give me the ships. I am cats. All your base are belong to us. Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, hello, gentlemen. All your base are belong to us. Yeah, I could make my I'm sorry. Ugh, can't talk. I could name my next German Assimilator Empire Cats. Yeah, that's what I could do. Yeah, pick that. We have tons of Unity. Let's spend it. Let's see. Housing shit, upkeep's better. All right, there goes our Unity, and we'll just leave it at that. What about our edicts? I haven't taken a look at that in a while. Why the fuck is it like that? Come on, seriously, dude. I have that 100 edict. See, this is what I'm talking about here. Shit that should, honestly, if I were to sum it up, shit that should be overpowered isn't, and then stuff that should be underpowered is not, or stuff that should be underpowered isn't. It's just like a total flip-flop. I mean, this is an Ascension perk. I should get more Edict Fun than that. If it's gonna be like that. Well, whatever. Yeah, we got the planet size. That's really good for German Assimilator for the Empire size modifier. I mean, this does cut our Unity. To be fair, we are making tons of Unity. We're doing pretty damn good on it, honestly. Unity's not really a problem, so I'm okay with that deficit. I'm okay with paying the extra Unity on the capacity subsidies. We have to have it anyway, or else we would just be totally negative. I might end the stream a little early, guys. Just dipping my toe in the water here. We'll see. It's just I'm not getting any chatters. Nobody's really talking to me, so... I mean, and that's okay. I understand. Like, I haven't been around in a while, so... Can't really expect anything. And it's also New Year's. You guys are with your families. Why the hell would you be talking to me? Hell, you should be with your families, correct? Yeah. Yeah, go be with your families. I hate to sound like the touch grass guy, but sometimes, yeah, it's a good idea to touch grass. Alright, so we got... Wow, 5,000. Okay. Well, we'll save up for that. We almost have it. Oh, we could get this one. Let's... Oh, no. That's Arc Furnace. I actually don't want to get that yet. Well, it's too late. I already did. Shit. Alright. Well, hopefully you guys watch this after the fact, give me some feedback, whatever. I hope I was a little more entertaining this time. Not that I was going out of my way to try to be or manipulate you, you know, it just kind of happened. I'm feeling good right now. Like, really, honestly, if I were to sum up, 2024, I would say triumph and tragedy, dude. That's what I would say. Honestly, that one sentence sums it all up. Triumph and tragedy. Which is rough. That's basically the life roller coaster. Shit that happened this year that was absolutely amazing, but also shit that happened this year that was Absolutely lame. And we got autocannons. Cruisers. Want autocannons, must have cruisers. Can get cruisers later, must get now or never see again. What do you guys think? And I'm about to go to war, I really think, and I'm spending alloys on ships. You know what? And autocannons are secondary to my build. I like them, I want them, but they're not really what kills the ships mainly. It's the strike craft. So with that analysis, I think I'm gonna have to go with cruisers and take my chances and hope that this pops up again some other time. And it might not. So, but there we go. Monkey flips the switch. Here we go. So 74 months remaining. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Oh, well. It's worth it. It's worth it. You know what would be nice? If they let you just design the ship now, while you're waiting to be able to, you know, build it. By the way, guys, I don't know how much noise you're hearing in my mic, other than when I'm typing, but I have a microphone stand now that suspends my mic in the air, so you may or may not be hearing stuff. I would love to know if you're still hearing things. Like I said, I'm gonna have to check the noise and everything. Well, I had to take a break from the voice work. It was really pissing me off. I made a lot of progress. I pretty much got it about 90% of where I want it to be, but a couple things I thought I was done. A couple things happened at the last minute, and boy, did that make me rage. So, I mean, okay, how much Unity do I have? Upgrade the Dyson Swarm. But we're gonna have to wait. Okay. I want to upgrade the swarms first, of course, and then the arc furnaces. That is a good jump of energy credits, for sure. Let's see here. You know what? For those of you that are watching or watched, I appreciate your view on New Year's Eve. I'm sure you got better places to be than hang out with me. Let's see here. I kind of realized that. I guess I'm all alone here in the Philippines. Speaking of which, you know, I don't know if I should discuss this or not, but some of you might get a message from me. Like I said, I don't know if I should mention it, but if I message you, you know, yeah, that says something. I'll just leave it at that. There's some of you I might be messaging about certain things. I'm trying to network, okay? I'm trying to make more friends. This is actually something else that has been on my mind a lot this month. Like, how can I improve my, well, okay, before I say this, I want to clarify something. My social life is not terrible. It's not. My social life is not terrible. And so, and you know, I have a lot of great relationships. And I do, behind the scenes that I don't talk about. But there are issues. Just like with everybody else, we all have relationships, social issues, social problems. And I feel that I have a little bit more than I would like to have. So, I'd like to have none, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I am going to make a lot more focus on networking and just reaching out to people in general and just trying to make more friends. I don't know what this looks like or how it's going to work, but yeah, if I suddenly message you out of nowhere, just know that it's not weird, okay? I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be creepy or anything or stalk you or whatever. Not that I'd say you would feel that way, but you get what I'm saying. I have no ill will and I have no ill intentions. I really do want to get to know you, okay? I really do want to, you know, strike up a conversation at the very least, and just say hi. I mean it, guys. Like, I'm, you know, and so if you want to know, I'm trying to up my social game a little bit. Not like game as far as like, you know, dating or anything like that. Just making friends and just, you know, getting out of my shell a little bit. Cause yeah, being here in the Philippines, I don't know anybody. So yeah, let's change that. I want to change that. And so, you know, my experience has been whenever I want to change something, I have to work at it. So that's, yeah. So yeah, if I reach out to you, you know, not that I expect you to respond, and I'm not going to be upset if you don't. Maybe you don't want to talk to me. Maybe you say, fuck that guy. I get it, dude. Thumbs up. You know? You do you, man. Maybe you just want to subscribe to me and stay silent. And I apologize if I irritate anybody if I reach out to you and you didn't want me to. Yeah, not my intention. But, like I said, dude, I have no ill will. I have no expectations. I'm just putting the hand out. That's it. I'm just pinging. That's all I'm doing. So I'll be pinging you guys soon. Some of you guys, maybe, that are watching this, we'll see. Yeah, you know, the social life, my social life and relationships do need a little bit of, I would say, maintenance. They're, you know, like, you know, shit breaks down, something goes wrong here, something goes wrong there, and you have to get a wrench out and fix it, right? So, well, I think that's what I'm doing, gonna be doing here with this. It's just kind of, yeah. Anyway, I know that's a side topic. It's not Stellaris, all that stuff. Well, it is an hour, guys, and I think an hour is acceptable. I really do. I did play. We did kind of get somewhere. Actually, I am enjoying this a little bit. I did enjoy this today. I did. I'm actually anxious to see if I can cap my megastructures later. I realized that my music might be way too effing loud. And I realized it way too late. Sorry, guys. Yeah, by the way, if the music was too loud, I'm sorry. Though it would have been nice if you guys told me, but hey, I can't expect that, right? I apologize. I should have checked that. So if you had issues with the noise or with the music today, I apologize. You can still leave a comment if you want, but yeah, I am aware of it. My bad. I'll try to do better next time, guys. But yeah, I did have a little fun with this, despite some annoyances. I mean, but I'm used to them. So yeah, I think I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not on a schedule. I have to play it by ear. But don't be surprised if I'm on tomorrow. I guess I can safely say that. So, you know, you are gonna start seeing me around again, that's for sure. I'm done ghosting. I don't feel like I ghosted. No, I just had to take care of some shit. So, and you know what? I told you in the post, I decided to I needed a break from everything, I guess. It didn't start out that way, but it was just like one day turned to 2 days and just like, and then I realized and I finally just, you know, conceded to myself and was like, all right, looks like I'm taking a break. Let's do it. Maybe I need a break because the motivation right now is not there. So usually when that happens, I take a break. You guys have been with me for a long time. You know my patterns, right? I mean, if you follow me, you know what the hell I do. I go through phases. However, one of my goals is to stop doing that or to work on it. I can't promise anything. I don't know what's going to happen, but my goal is to kind of, you know, just keep pushing gently, but not like, you know, basically don't ever take the pressure off completely. Now, I think it was fine. Every YouTuber takes a little bit of time off sometimes, and this is a holiday, so I'm within my rights to do that. So it actually worked out pretty well. But I don't want to make a habit of doing what I did, you know, during the holidays. That's not my plan going forward. I would like to, at the very least, go back to streaming as much as I had previously, either when I started or towards the middle of when I was streaming. I would like to do that, and I would like to come out with content. Now, with Stellaris, I will be coming out with shorts for Stellaris, but this might upset some of you, but as the video production for Stellaris may have to be on hold for now. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear that, but I hope the shorts and the streams, I will be Stellaris streaming. I've decided now I will be doing that, especially after today, because I am enjoying myself a little bit here. You know, been playing other games, but yeah. As far as making videos for Stellaris, I think I need a break. Not a permanent break. I just gonna be covering other things. So one of the projects I'm gonna be starting on is and I said this in my last stream, my last Volairen show stream, which was recent. Go ahead and watch that if you want to go to sleep, or you want your eyes to glaze over. Just kidding, maybe. But with the the projects I want to work on for videos, I want to crack into Satisfactory. I want to crack into, I already got some footage and some workable stuff going on there. Just got put in the editor. I want to work on just all the automation games in general. I kind of just, you know, I want to get into that niche, that automation niche. Because I feel like, as far as Stellaris is concerned, as a niche, I have more than enough content to keep people satisfied and busy, especially if they're new. Now, you old-timers that have watched every single one of my videos, and thank you from the bottom of my heart if you're one of those people. I appreciate you, I do, and I hate that I know you're going to be disappointed that I'm not putting out anymore. Not putting out anymore. I am putting out videos, just not for a little bit. I want to work on this other stuff first, and then I'll come back. Possible. Yeah, I'm not permanently closing the door on Stellaris. Obviously, I'm still making shorts for it. But actually, with Stellaris 2, and to prove it, I'll tell you my next Stellaris project. It may be in a couple months, or might even, you know, be in a few months. It might be in a couple weeks. We'll see how I feel. Everything is subject to change, but with Stellaris, I think my next video after the Protoss Daylom finally gets released is going to be a no-nonsense, no-bullshit guide to Stellaris. My magnum opus. And it is going to be a refined, experienced, tempered, shortened version of the tutorial that helped me get partnered back a couple years ago, that you're seeing shorts from now. So that's my Stellaris plans. So I do still have Stellaris plans, it's just I need a break, guys. I do. I need to step back and do and focus on another niche here. Okay, I gotta broaden the channel a little bit. You know, and I don't agree with anyone that says that I need to stick to one niche. Now, about niches and about channels, there is also some big news, and I will announce this again because it is sort of relevant. So this, I've decided, and I'm declaring it here again, that this is a gaming channel, okay? 100%. I am making that clear right now, and this is huge for you guys that have known me for a while. I've never done this. I have never told you guys what this channel is for, or what it's about, or what its focus is. Well, I believe I have that answer now, and I believe that it is gaming, okay? It's that umbrella. This channel is about that umbrella, okay? This is a gaming channel. Now, I might do the odd thing here once in a while, okay? I might do a crossover, like with Space Marine 2, but the overall focus, the majority of my content that comes out on this channel from now on is going to be gaming content. So, I wanted just to because I do want a variety, right? I want to be, I love the concept of variety streaming, right? That's kind of my, I would dare say my dream. Really, I would love to just, you know, just play games, stream wherever the hell I want, have people watch me, get super chats, all this stuff. Basically have the Asmongold experience, even though I'm not Asmongold, and I'm not saying either way whether I like him or not. I'm just using him as an example. But basically, yeah, have the super streamer experience. I would actually really love that. And I know some of you said, "Oh, go back to Twitch." I'm like, nah, I'm not really feeling Twitch. But I have thought about it. And while I have no plans right now, I have been mulling over, you know, dual streaming or multi-streaming. It's going to be a pain in the ass, guys. Look, let's face it. It's gonna be extra work for me. And it may or may not pay off. And let me tell you, Twitch will not pay off in the beginning. In fact, I don't even think Twitch will pay off at all. That's my skepticism, possibly. However, last I checked, I was affiliated with Twitch, and I did make affiliate, so, you know, I kind of have an asset there that's doing nothing. It's just, and the other thing, too, is I don't really identify with Twitch, either. Or their business model, or the way they do things. Yeah, I don't approve of Twitch, guys. I don't. Not as a, you know, based on what they do. But, you know what? If I can multi-stream, I'll consider it. I'll think about the whole multi-streaming thing. If I can figure it out and get used to it, then yeah, that'll be a sustain for sure. That'll be something I do all the time. It's just I've got to figure it out, and I'm not sure if I've got a lot on my plate, and I'm focused on a lot of things right now. I'm not sure I am ready to sit down and take the time to figure that out yet. We'll see, okay? I'm telling you guys, it'll be a pain in the ass. To me, it'll be as big of a pain in the ass as trying to figure out my microphone or any of, you know, setting up a channel itself, which I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, or any of the other pain in the ass off the screen things that take hours and hours of work without any, you know, benefits. Any immediate benefits, right? So if I didn't have a proper channel page, if I didn't have banners and all this other stuff, like that icon, you know, my icon with the wings and everything, I paid to get that commissioned for me. I paid for that. That's mine. I had somebody write that for me. You know, I had somebody paint that for me. Or whatever, design that. So it was on Fiverr. It was a long time ago, but yeah, I love that icon. I do. I mean, it's not perfect. There's things I'd change about it if I could, but overall, it's good. It's good, man. It looks all good. I've been satisfied with it all these years. But yeah, but see, that icon, there's hours of work behind that icon. I had to take it into an editor. I had to blot out certain things I didn't like because the guy's work wasn't perfect. But I saw a perfect image in there, and I adjusted it to my specifications. But that took hours. That took a lot of work. Just that icon. And then I had to set up the banner page, and then I had to edit the, you know, the banner itself, you know, the homepage, all that. Yeah, YouTube shit, man. So this is YouTube stuff, or this is creator stuff, off-camera creator stuff that is going to take a pain in the ass amount of work. And I just don't know if I'm ready to do it right now. So that's where I'm at with the whole multi-streaming thing. But I am aware of it, guys. I do know it exists, and I have been considering it. It's just, I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. To try making an attempt to figure it out. And I might just quit on the whole thing. It might just be too much of a hassle. Like I told you guys about showing my face and why I don't do that no more. Speaking of which, I know this is the Stellaris show, but some of you may watch me for my Philippines content. I hope I don't lose your sub, but I regret to inform you that I will no longer be doing Philippines content as of right now for the foreseeable future until further notice. I will not be doing Philippines content until further notice. I don't have enough interest in it. There's not enough viewer interest in it, I think. It would have been one thing, guys, for those of you that care, Would have been one thing if I had just exploded overnight or whatever, and got the numbers. And I did get some numbers, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, they didn't do they weren't dead on arrival, but they are nothing compared to my games. Nothing. They didn't do shit compared to Stellaris or my games. That sounds mean, but it is what it is. It's the truth. It didn't do the numbers, that I was expecting. And while I have to rein in my expectations, I can have some, and I will have some whether I want to or not. So when a video doesn't meet my expectations, I have to make a decision, right? I have to look at it and go, okay, what do I do about this? Do I do nothing? Do I try again? Do I make another one? And how do I feel about that? And am I doing it because I want to or just because I think I have to? So those are all the questions that enter my mind at once. I know I'm crazy, dude. I have a crazy mind. I absolutely do. So yeah, when it comes to Philippines content, I won't be producing that anymore until further notice. The other reason too is obvious. I just said that this is a gaming channel. It makes no sense for me to put Philippines content on a gaming channel. Okay? Just doesn't. Right? Now, I might put the occasional video up. Like I said, I will still have some flexibility and freedom, but I want to commit to you guys that yes, I will be focusing on gaming with this channel for the foreseeable future. Now, why am I saying all this? Why did I declare this now and not like, when this channel started? Well, because I was against for a long time making multiple channels. I had no desire to do it. I didn't want to do it, and I thought it was stupid. And I thought I could find a way to put everything under all under one word. Well, I kind of figured out that I was stupid. I'm just kidding. I don't do self-deprecation, but it was you know what I mean. Like, I think I was wrong. I think I was kind of wrong there. I realized it. I looked, I was like, at the very least, I have to admit that it's kind of jarring to go from playing Stellaris to learning about meditation. That doesn't segue at all, right? It really doesn't. But, however, if I'm playing Stellaris, but I also play Satisfactory, and then I put out a Satisfactory video after that, I'll be interested, right? I'll be like, oh, hey, and my channel will also continue to be known for my gaming videos, which the majority of my videos are gaming. That's a fact, and I have to accept that. Now, I will say this though, it will not zero in any more than gaming. I refuse to niche down that much. I won't. I want variety. I want freedom. That comes first for me. I hope that doesn't offend any of you, but I am about my freedom. I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of bullshit that comes up. My feelings change like the Michigan weather. Not that I've been in Michigan. So I have to deal with all that shit. And it's just doesn't do well for me to just be stuck with one thing. It really doesn't. It's just not who I am. And I have to accept that. I have accepted it over the years. And it's a huge source of frustration, don't get me wrong. I absolutely hate it. If there was one thing I could change in this world, it would be like, God, give me discipline. Give me consistency. I've asked for it throughout my life, and it comes and it goes. But it's just not there enough for me to really just tell you guys. And it wouldn't be fair either. It wouldn't be fair to tell you, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do Stellaris, right? And then the next week, maybe Paradox does something I don't like, and so I quit. Well, I just lied to 4,000 people. That's why I don't do this, guys. That's why I'm not gonna niche down any more than that. Also, what if Stellaris dies? What if Stellaris dies? I already put out a video about it. What if Stellaris can't be saved? What if it doesn't get saved? Well, I just put all my eggs in one basket. Can you blame me for not wanting to niche down like that? It's it's not a smart business move. It's really not. Like, anybody who's good with money will tell you that the most important thing to do, the most important principle of managing money is diversification. 100%. And I 100% believe that. I have investments. You know, I do invest. My investments are really low right now because I had to use them to move here. But I'm building them up again. And like I said, diversification is a principle, and you don't violate principles, or I'm not in the business of it. So, you know, if I want to honor diversification, I will not niche down that much. But a gaming channel, that's acceptable. Because, Pete, here's the other thing. Y'all don't play the same game all the time. Nobody does. I don't want to play Stellaris all the time, and I know 95% of you feel the same way. Sometimes I want to play brain rot like Vampire Survivors. Sometimes I want to just, you know, I want to, you know, move and dodge and do the dark, or I say Dark Souls so you can relate with it. But sometimes I just want to down bosses and just do ARPGs. I was on the leaderboard for Diablo 3, you know? So, I mean, at one time. And let me tell you, I've been playing Path of Exile 2. That game is a blast. And I'll be continuing to play it, though the bosses are getting pretty damn difficult, and it is kind of causing me problems. But I think I can push through it, so I'm gonna try. But even if I don't, I've had a blast so far, and I've gotten my money's worth already. So, yeah, great game. If you're thinking about picking up Path of Exile 2, I give it my 2 thumbs up. That's a side thing. I know it's not Stellaris related, but anyway. So back to Stellaris. This is a gaming channel. I will continue to cover Stellaris from time to time on this channel, but I will be covering other games, and what I plan on doing is kind of... And look, this is all in the air. I might change my mind tomorrow. We'll see. You know, like I said, like the Michigan weather. The picture I have in my head is, you know, perhaps say this month, I just make satisfactory videos and do what I need to do there, or until I'm done doing what I need to do initially. And then I will move on to, say, Factorio or Dyson Sphere program. And I will start I'll make a series of videos about that. And then then the next game, and the next game, and the next game. And there are a lot of successful YouTubers that do this kind of shit. Like, I know this one guy, shout out to him. He's entertained me quite a bit of times. I've never mentioned his name, but Co-Carnage. Now, I don't know who he is, what he's like personally. You know, I might tomorrow hear something he says and go, oh, ugh, yuck. But overall, he seems like a cool guy, I think, to an extent. At least, I like, what I like about him is that he's one of those guys that, like, yeah, he doesn't cover anything for too long, but he's always good with the trends, and I respect that. But also, he covers many different games and just has a good time. And but when he covers games, he dives deep into them. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to just, like, spend a month deep diving into one game, and then switch to another game the next month and deep dive into that. And look, if that's going to make some of you leave, fine. Well, I mean, I'll take the L. But that's really what I feel I want to do. Now, I may change my mind because it may not work out, right? You know, I might fail, or for whatever reason I can't do things that way. You know, maybe I'll get my hand slapped again, or my ass slapped by the algorithm, which does happen from time to time when I don't produce Stellaris content. But you know what? Part of me is thinking, you know what? Slap my ass, motherfucker. I'll take it. You know, like a masochist, man. Like, you know, smack me harder. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about doing that this time, guys. With the whole algorithm slapping me whenever I don't make Stellaris videos, I think about throwing my middle finger up to that. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm done with Stellaris, but I'm done being a slave to Stellaris, I'll tell you that. And I don't think I ever really have been a slave to Stellaris, but I could easily have done that. And no offense to anybody who is doing that, and I don't mean to call you a slave like that. It's, you know, I know I'm being a little insensitive there, but, you know, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with putting all your eggs in one basket like that, other than, you know, it is risky, right? But you know, there's day traders and people that do options and you know, in shorts and that kind of gambling trading basically, and they do extremely well and they're really good at it. Hats off to them, but I can't fucking do that, man. Absolutely not. I cannot gamble with investments. Hell no. But that doesn't mean they're bad or that's wrong. Just like I told you guys in my previous opinion videos. I have an opinion. I don't like something. That doesn't mean that you're bad for liking it. You know what I mean? So, especially if you're new and you haven't been following me for a while, you know that's not how I roll. If I don't like something that you like, that doesn't mean I don't like you. That doesn't mean I think you're bad for liking that. That doesn't mean I think it's bad necessarily. I don't like Souls games. It's more like I don't like to play Souls games, but I respect them. They're good games, they are. People play Souls games, and they really enjoy it. My friends, and they rant and rave about them. And you know what? If I was good at Dark Souls, if I actually enjoyed it when I played it, I would be playing that fucking game all the time. Because for being a Souls game, it's a really good game. It is. It's a high-quality game. It's very well polished. The devs are doing great. Like all the stuff I mentioned in my videos, like in the DLC video. So I'm doing a little yakking here, but actually, okay. So here's the other big announcement that I want to make here also. I am going to start 2 new channels, okay? I don't know exactly when. Okay, I got to pace myself right. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this all at once. Okay, I got to do things one at a time, all right? And here's the other thing I want to assure you guys. If I work on these channels, it's going to be while I'm working on this channel. This channel will come first. Obviously, this is where all my subscribers are. So until the day comes where one of those channels outperforms this channel, I will be directing most of my attention to this one. The only times I really will be directing my attention to those channels is if I'm bored, I feel like it, or I just want something to do, or I don't want to fucking think about gaming. Or I got an itch, or I got a really good idea that I want to work on. Okay? But that's occasionally, though. That's the other thing. Don't panic. Don't leave. I'm not leaving this channel. I'm not done working on it. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. All right? So, if you start hearing about my other channels, that's what's going on. So, what are the other channels? Well, I'm sure you saw this coming a mile away. Dude, I need a channel about meditation and motivation and all that stuff that I have posted from time to time. I need an outlet for that. I have, see, that stuff actually, the meditation stuff, helping people, altruism, I am a firm, hardcore believer in that. And yeah, it's time I made a channel about it. And the focus of that channel is not money. Now, if I get money for it, that's great. You know, but that is not the focus. It's just helping people. It's helping people feel better, have better lives. You know, not that I can make them have better lives, but just like, you know, give people tools to work with. You know, if your life sucks, I'm here to tell you, man, you can change it. I'm not saying it's all your fault, but I'm saying that you do have the power. You do have it within you. You can make a difference. Even during these times, I know, look, I'm not an idiot. I know what's going on out there, okay? Shit is bad right now. Now, shit might get better with recent events, but even then, especially, that's also a matter of opinion and a matter of what side of the fence you're on. And I'm only, and obviously, I have to be a fence sitter right now because I don't want to lose my channel. So I will just leave it at that and say that, you know, even with all the stupid shit that's going on right now, I think both sides of the fence can agree that a lot of stupid shit is going on right now that we need to work through, or just, and like I said, this is the most political I'll get on this channel. You know, with all that going on, there are still things you can do, my friend. That's my message for this channel that I'm going to start. There are things you can do. There are things that can help you. You know, anybody can meditate every day. Anybody can journal about their life every day and actually, you know, come up with solutions to some of their problems through writing. And anybody can write out their trauma or past experiences and break them down and analyze them and then get some serious gold and psychic changes from it. So that's what that channel's about. That sounds really esoteric, okay? So, and that's the other reason I'm having a hard time finding out what kind of name I want to give that channel, because it's not really all spirituality. It's not all motivation. It's not all philosophy. It's like a mixture of all those things. And it's not religion. It's absolutely not religion. I'm not religious. So I can't even, I don't even have that experience. I can't even, offer that perspective, okay? So it's going to be a mixture of all that stuff. You could say self-improvement, but that's kind of been a dirty word lately. That's kind of turned into a dirty word over the years. I hate to use that word because I think it's more than that anyway. I put this way, every time I hear the word self-improvement, I got Tyler Durden in my head. I'll just leave it at that. You guys know you guys out there know what I mean. But I think there's way more to it than that. So I don't really, in fact, all the names I could give the channel or labels are either one-dimensional, like they're basically, they're only one facet of what I cover, or what I'm going to do with the channel, or they're way too simplistic and not really don't really do the channel justice and are going to misrepresent it if I label it that. So I could name it philosophy, but there is so much more than that. I could name it spirituality, but there actually is so much more than that. I mean, there's going to be guides and shit on this. Really, I mean, the closest I could come to describing what I want this channel to be is what I want that channel to be is like, maybe well-being life hacks, life hacks for your personal, emotional, and physical well-being, and spiritual. That's kind of what, maybe metaphysics, who knows, but I don't kind of like that word too, because it kind of sounds like, I'm like peddling ghosts or something. And yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. Sorry, you Phasmophobia fans, I'm not. But like I said, again, just because I don't like something doesn't mean I don't like you. So, I mean, make that clear. So, anyway, yeah, so that's going to be that channel, that, the stuff like my meditation video. I might even move those videos over there. We'll see. Or I might keep them on here just for nostalgia's sake. Or I just copy them. I could just copy them. I think I'll do that. The next channel is going to be a Warhammer 40k channel, okay? It's going to be, it's jarring, and this is why I haven't done it yet. It would be jarring for me to do Warhammer 40k lore on this channel when most of the things on here are games. It'll confuse the hell out of people. In fact, actually, the top Warhammer 40k lore YouTuber right now, he started out as a gaming channel, and I saw his comments and people giving him shit about switching to Warhammer 40k lore. So I don't want to do that to you guys. All right, I'm not going to do that to you guys. And you know what? Like I said, this is a hobby. These other channels are a hobby. That's exactly what they are. Well, they're kind of a hobby and service. This is my bread and butter. What I'm doing with you guys right now, this is bread and butter. This is what I consider my job, right? It is my job to work on this channel and to get gaming content to you guys until one of my hobbies either outshines it or gives me reason to focus on that instead. Okay? And that's going to be my attitude moving forward. So I'm just going to let life and the Tao Te Ching tell me what the hell to do. All right? Not that I completely believe in that, but just to put it in terms you guys can understand. So, there we go. That's it. That's the blueprint. That is the roadmap going forward, if there is one. And remember, that roadmap is bumpy as hell. It winds all over the place, and it doesn't seem to go anywhere. But it does. So, but that's the best I can do, guys, as far as what my future plans are. I hope I've covered enough, at least, or everything if I can. And if you guys have any questions, especially you Stellaris fans, because this is a Stellaris show, please leave a comment. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to be upset. You know, as long as you abide by terms of service, right? You know, we all need to do that. I hate it. You hate it. It's fine. It's just something you got to do. It's the cost of doing business. So as long as you're, you know, adhering to terms of service, I will not censor you or do anything to stop you from saying whatever the hell you want to say. So, yeah. So with that, I think anything else would be rambling. So I'm just thinking real quick here. We'll see what happens, guys. And here's to the new year. And let's hope to God that this year was better than the last one, and the one before that, and the one before that, about 4 times, right? Yeah, let's just hope that whatever happens, and whoever you voted for, by the way, that no matter what, that the next 4 years are going to be pleasant. Okay, I think everybody can agree that, you know, I think everybody can agree that we don't want to end the world in nuclear war, and that's all I'm gonna leave with that. So as long as that doesn't happen this year, I think it'll be a W, and that's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully I don't get demonetized over that, and if that offended you, I apologize. Anyway, with that, take care, and I hope to see you again. I'll see you next time. And yeah, I mean, unless something comes up, I probably will most likely be on tomorrow in some capacity. I may not stream Stellaris, we'll see. But, you know, there is a good chance. But like I said, I can't promise anything. You guys have a good night. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And again, thank you for the 4,000 subscribers. It has been amazing so far. And, you know, triumph and tragedy, bumpy ass road, but you know what? We're doing it. We're plodding along. You know what? I'm confident we'll get to 10,000. So with that, I'm gonna shut up, and you guys take care.